Welcome back to another video here on Freewheel Photos. And today this is going to be a really quick video, but it's talking about managing your extras inside of ON1, especially for those of you who may have purchased some of the extras from the ON1 site, or maybe you just downloaded ON1 and then it came with the extras. Whatever the situation may be, you want to be able to get those into the software because they're not installed automatically. There's a few ways of doing it. I'm going to show you the easiest method and then some things that you really need to pay attention to and look out for, and then I'll show you how to clean them up. Let's go ahead and bring the folder. This is the folder with the extra that I downloaded from the ON1 website, and then I have this blue folder. All I did was unzip this file. You can use that on Mac or Windows, whatever zipping program or unzip program that you want to use, and then I'll open up this folder. You can see I have a item in here. It's called dramatic portrait on preset. Now you have an install folder here, or I'm sorry, file, but all you really have to do is double click this. So once I double click it, it's opening ON1. If ON1 isn't open, it will open it. And if ON1 is open, then you'll get this pop up and it doesn't have to open it. But either way, you're going to get this pop up right here. And this says this will install the dramatic portrait preset package. Do you want to continue? I want to continue. So I'm going to click yes. And then usually really fast, it jumps to this screen. Now it's very important that you get this message right here. There were no errors. If you had errors, you got to go figure out what's going on. If you do get an error, and you can explain what it is down in the comment section, or if you want to sign up for a coaching call with me, then by all means, we can look over that and see if we can troubleshoot to fix it. Since I didn't get any errors, we're good to go. I'm going to hit close. Over here in the actual preset area, I should have a preset that says dramatic presets. There it is, dramatic portrait. So if I click on it, I get my 5 presets that ON1 provided through the ON1 Plus subscription. Now, some of the things that you want to pay attention to, sometimes it leaves a LUT folder. So case in point, I have a golden hour preset or LUTs that I purchased that were provided to me as a preset. And when I double clicked it, it created the preset over here. So these are just LUTs. But the LUTs really should be inside of the LUT filter. And, you can clean that up. The way that you clean that up is you'll come to File, and depending on where you are, I'm in the Edit module right now. If you're in the Browse module, you'll have a longer File menu. But no matter what, you'll come to Manage Extras. And then when you get into the Manage Extras, what you'll do is scroll down until you get to the folder. So that one was Golden Hour LUTs. It's right here. So if I click on this, I can just delete this by hitting the minus button, and that'll take it away. And so I'll just go ahead and do that. So at the pop-up menu, all you got to do is click OK. And now that has been removed from this area. Same thing with this gradient textures. I don't really need that as a LUT because I have the textures installed in my actual texture file. So if I come over here to texture and gradient tropical textures, that's what this is. It's already in there, and those are the images. Same thing with the LUTs. The golden hour LUTs are right here. I don't need them as a preset because I'm likely never going to use them as a preset. So just go ahead and click over here, and then I'm going to find the gradient tropical. There it is. And I'm just going to hit the minus icon down here at the bottom. It's really small, but if you're following along, you should be able to see that. Hit OK, and now they go away. Some of you may be wondering, well, Chris, what are these little gear icons that you have, or these little slider icons that you have that don't come with its own picture? That means I created a preset pack, or I created something as the user, and ON1 doesn't know what to reference as a cover image. Now, I have a video that I'll link in the description box, or maybe put on a card. I don't know. I do have a video that showcases how you can create this, but you don't really need it. Now, if they get too out of control, like I have a bunch of them here. So let's say I want to take the linear raw presets and I want to move that into its own folder. Or I'm sorry, I want to stack it into a folder. As you can see over here, I have a FWP preset testing ground. Now for me, this is where I come and I test out a ton of presets. Uh, as you can see, all of these preset packs, these are the ones that I develop. I work on images and I try to figure out like what makes the most sense. Now, this is a very simple and straightforward folder structure. So if you're familiar with just dragging and dropping a folder to nest a folder inside of another one, that's all that we're going to do here. But it's going to change it over here. So I'm going to go find the linear raw preset options, come up here, or actually, I know my alphabet. I need to go the opposite direction. So I'll grab the linear raw presets. And before I do that, I'm just going to minimize this so I can kind of have both of these in the same view. Makes it a little bit easier for you to move these around. So linear raw presets, I'm going to grab it by the blue folder, not the text. This is a personal preference, probably doesn't make a huge difference, but it makes it easier for me to drag, drop, and put that right into this preset testing ground folder. So now if I hit the drop down chevron and I did everything correctly, we should have linear raw presets inside of there. And you can see it is now cleaned up this area. So if you start to get clutter in that area and you just want to make sure that you clean it up a little bit, this is the best way to do it. Now, if you got questions about this, please leave it in the comment section. I will be more than happy to help you. If you want to learn more about ON1 Photo Raw, consider signing up for a training call with me where we can go over stuff just like this, and I'll help you figure out what is the best way forward for your use of ON1 Photo Raw. Link for that is in the description box below. If you want to save some money over at the ON1 store, maybe you're considering signing up for that ON1 Plus membership, well, consider using my coupon code FreeWillPhotos20. I do make a small commission off of everyone who uses it, and that's at no extra cost to you. I just get a small commission, and it helps me continue making these videos on the channel. If you got questions, leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, I want you guys to stay inspired and keep creating. Peace.